for calm. Ex-Governor Yahya Bello announces interest in 2027 Kogi Central senatorial seat. Opposing Algon leaders clash in Osun over Norgate's resumption. On foreign scene, Ivorian ruling party tightens grip on parliament. In sports news, NFF doubles Super Eagles bonus in AFCON 2025. Good afternoon and thank you for staying with us on Diamond 88.7 FM. Lauren, this is the news on the hour. I am BISOLA ODUWOLE SUILEMAN. We'll bring you details of the news after this break. Please stay with us.
They never sabi anything. Now we get this town and city and we go burn and down as long as say you they give us better money. Nothing consign us. Just give us the change and we go scatter ground.
Young man, wait, stop and think. Why cut your life short, following evil orders from unpatriotic elements? Ask yourself, would they put their own children in these dangerous situations? Is it worth the shame, pain, and disgrace to your family, friends, and loved ones? Think about it and say no to being used to disrupt the peace.
This message is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin.
Welcome back from that break. Please note that you can listen to us via our website www.diamondfm.net or watch us live on Facebook at Diamond 87 FM and YouTube Diamond FM Ilorin. Now the news in detail. A former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, has today pleaded not guilty to a 16-count money laundering charge preferred against him by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Malami's co-defendants, his son Abdelaziz Malami and his fourth wife, Bashir Asabe, also pleaded not guilty to all the counts charges. The defendants were arraigned before Justice Emeka Nwite of the Federal High Court in Abuja. In the charge, the EFCC alleged that the defendants conspired at various times to conceal, retain and disguise proceeds of unlawful activities running into several billions of naira. Meanwhile, Justice Nwite has ordered Malami's remand alongside his son and wife at the Kuje Correctional Center pending the hearing and determination of his bail application. The National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, has expressed concern over the failure of the Industrial Training Fund ITF to address the long-standing issue of unpaid and delayed students' industrial work experience scheme CWES allowances affecting Nigerian students across tertiary institutions nationwide. NANS Assistant Secretary General Comrade Adejuwon Emmanuel, in a statement today, stated that under the leadership of the Director General of the ITF, Dr. Fiz Oluwatoyin, there has been no clear, transparent or comprehensive explanation to Nigerian students regarding the status of these outstanding payments, which according to him has been a trend over the years. He added that while the union does not preempt the outcome of any investigation, the widespread allegations of fund mismanagement and diversion circulating among affected students were deeply troubling and demand urgent clarification. The Kebbi State Police Command has assured residents that security has been brought under control following a loud explosion at the General Hospital in Bagudo in the early hours of today. The assurance was contained in a statement signed by the Police Public Relations Officer, SP Bashir Usman, who disclosed that a joint security team comprising personnel from the Nigeria Police Force, the military, and local vigilante groups swiftly secured the area shortly after the incident. The command confirmed that no casualties were recorded in the incident, although a building within the hospital staff quarters sustained damage, while occupants had reportedly evacuated the area before the explosion occurred. Still in the news, former Kogi State Governor Yaya Bello has declared his intention to seek the Kogi Central senatorial seat in the 2027 general elections. Bello made the announcement during a courtesy visit to the palace of the Oinoyi of Ibira land, His Royal Highness Dr. Ahmed Tijani Anaje, where he met with traditional rulers, religious leaders and other stakeholders from the senatorial district. Addressing the gathering, the former governor formally accepted calls to contest the election, stating his readiness to represent the district at the National Assembly. The event was attended by the current governor of Kogi State, Ahmed Usman Ododo, who urged Bello to heed appeals from party leaders and constituents who want him to contest the seat. Meanwhile, the Plateau State chapter of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has declared that Governor Caleb Manasseh Muftwang is still a member and leader of the party in the state, despite the pronouncement of the APC National Chairman, Professor Nentawe Yilwatda, that the governor has defected to the APC. The Plateau State PDP Publicity Secretary, Dr. Felix Choje, disclosed this, maintaining that Governor Muftwang remained a member and leader of the PDP in the state, adding that there is no official correspondence from the governor or his proxy indicating that he is leaving the party. He further explained that in the case of Governor Ademola Adeleke of Osun State, a resignation letter was tendered to the party. He, however, made it known that there was no official document backing Governor Muftwang's defection to the APC. And lastly, in local news, tension heightened in Osun State today as opposition leaders of the Association of Local Government of Nigeria, ALGON, issued conflicting statements over the Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees, NULGA's decision to end an 11-month strike and resume work in January 2026. In a statement today, the ALGON chairman, aligned with the All Progressives Congress APC, Samuel Idowu Abiodun, alerted security agencies to possible breaches of peace across the 30 local government areas and the Ife East Area Office in Modakeke after Comrade Kehinde Nathaniel Ogungbangbe announced that workers would resume duties on January 5, 2026. Recall that local government employees had withdrawn services since February 2025 following disputes over the resumption of office by the APC elected council officials reinstated by court orders, leaving council secretariats largely inactive. And that's it on the local scene. The news on the hour is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM. Ilori, we'll take a short break. When we return, we'll bring you foreign and sports stories on the foreign scene. The Ivorian ruling party tightens grip on parliament. We'll bring you that story and many others after the break. Please stay with us.
Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Diamond 887 FM. Diamond FM, shining supreme.
Welcome back from that break. You're still tuned in and listening to the news on the hour, reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM in Loring. Before that break, we brought you local stories. Now we move on to the foreign scene. In foreign news, Ivory Coast ruling party has strengthened its hold on power, winning nearly 3/4 of seats in the parliamentary elections held on Saturday. This was according to final results announced by the Independent Electoral Commission. The ruling RHDP party secured 197 of the 255 seats, around 77%, expanding its majority just 2 months after President Alassane Ouattara was re-elected for a controversial fourth term. While the opposition suffered major losses, the party of former President Laurent Gbagbo has called for a boycott after losing all its seats. Still in foreign news, Bangladesh's first female Prime Minister, Khalida Zia, has died from a prolonged illness at the age of 80. Zia intended to run for a third term as Prime Minister in February 2026, when the country will vote for the first time since the popular revolution in late 2024 unseated Sheikh Hasina. The former Prime Minister was introduced into the political limelight following the assassination of her husband, the then President Ziaur Rahman. She then went on to become Bangladesh's first female Prime Minister in 1991. And that's it on the foreign scene. Moving into the world of sports, Super Eagles are set to face Mozambique in the round of 16 of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations AFCON in Morocco. With one group match remaining, Mozambique has emerged as the strongest third-placed teams Nigeria could meet in the knockout phase. The Mambas recorded one win and one defeat in their opening two matches, finishing with 3 points. Meanwhile, Nigeria has enjoyed a commanding start to the tournament, earning 6 points from their first two Group C fixtures, while the Super Eagles are the favourites to finish top of the group. However, the team only needs to avoid defeat against Uganda in their final group match today to secure first place. Still in sports news, the Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) has increased the Super Eagles players' earning bonus from $15,000 to $30,000 should they reach the round of 16 at the ongoing 2026 Africa Cup of Nations. This was after the players rejected the initial $15,000 bonus, an amount they each earned at the last AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire. The NFF and the players also reached agreement on bonus for the latter rounds of the competition. And that's it in the world of sport. With that, we've come to the end of the News on the Hour for today. But before we go, here is a recap of the major highlights. Court orders remand of ex-AGF Malami son, wife in Kuje prison. Explosion hits General Hospital in Kebbi. Police call for calm. Ex-Governor Yaya Bello announces interest in 2027 Kogi Central Senatorial seat. Opposing Algon leaders clash in Osun over Nolge's resumption. On the foreign scene, Ivorian ruling party tightens grip on parliament. And in sports news, NFF doubles Super Eagles bonus in AFCON 2025. And those are the major headlines as brought to you this afternoon. Before we wrap up the news, we take a look at our Today in History segment. Did you know that on this day in the year 1922, the Soviet Union officially came into existence when the Treaty on the Creation of the USSR was signed following years of war? Now you know. For news coverage or information about happenings around you, kindly contact the Diamond FM newsroom number on 091606 27526, 091606 27526. Join us at 3 p.m. for the news flash and at 5 p.m. for the news across the world for a comprehensive bulletin. Log on to our website www.diamondfm.net to keep up to date with us from any part of the world. Download the app on Google Play Store and iOS Apple Store, Diamond FM. Follow all our social media platforms at Diamond 87 FM on Instagram and Facebook, at Diamond FM Ilori on YouTube, at Diamond 887_FM on X as well. The news on the hour was edited by Niju Okorie. I am BISOLA ODUWOLE SUILEMAN. Thank you for listening to your shining supreme station. To stay tuned for the news in Yoruba coming up shortly. Good afternoon.
Keep listening to the music, to the sound, to the
Diamond FM.